This mom watched as her boy was about to be shot by multiple cops, just because he was black.
Look at my baby! What is gonna happen to him?
And this father was thrown to the ground and pepper sprayed for recording his innocent son getting manhandled by a cop.
I want them to be punished so they know that things are wrong.
On August 15, 2020, Kelly PD Sergeant Blake Shimanek pulled over a vehicle for allegedly making a wide right turn. This was a routine traffic infraction, but this stop was far from routine and almost very deadly.
320, go ahead and send me a unit when you got available. Hey, roll your window back down.
What's up?
My name is Sergeant Schmont, the Kelly Police Department. The reason being stopped today, you made a wide right turn when you turned from 1709 to 377. And the reason why you're rolling your window up when I walk up to this car?
No, sir.
You had been driving it down for the past mile.
I just rolled it up.
All right, step out of the car for me. Step out. Do not shut that window. Open it now. Step out. Right here. Face that direction. Face that direction. Put your hands right here behind your back. Don't move. Do you understand? Why are you acting so suspicious?
Because I'm scared.
Well, you're rolling your window up when I'm walking up on scene for a routine traffic stop. Ain't nothing going on. You roll your window up. What does that look like to me?
I mean, I'm just rolling it up because it's for my safety.
For your safety?
Yeah.
Immediately, he was asked to step out. Dillian unbuckled his seatbelt and rolled his window up, something that seemed to anger the cop. He was now wrongfully in cuffs when his father, Marco Puente, who was in a house nearby, saw this and began recording, an act which would anger the officer even more and land him in a very terrible situation.
Nothing. I rolled up my window.
Take off.
That's my dad.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
I rolled up my window.
320, give me a unit code now.
And he got mad because I rolled up my window.
Step right here.
I rolled it up.
Step right your feet.
Well, that's what happened, huh?
Yeah.
You're about to be arrested for blocking the roadway if you don't park and get out.
I rolled
Park and get out?
I rolled
Park over there.
I said I can. It's my right.
You are interfering with my job. You need to go park over there.
I'm just recording you.
I rolled up my window like you said. It was my right to roll up my window.
No, it's not.
With his unruly actions being recorded, the officer felt threatened and asked Marco to leave. He complied and would park further down the road before returning to the sidewalk. But before that, Dillian was left alone with the officer, and he would try to defend his very unlawful actions, which would only get worse.
Why on earth are you acting like this?
I'm just nervous, man.
Look,
Okay, I'm
it was a
sorry.
routine traffic stop, all right?
Yes.
I've never met you before.
Yes, I know.
And then the first thing you do is you roll up your window like that, okay?
I thought it was allowed, so we can roll up my window and hand out my license to you.
How do you think it would look to me if you're rolling up your window when you walk up?
I guess suspicious a little bit.
Suspicious. So it's even more suspicious, right? You've been cruising. It's a hot day. You've been cruising right with your window down.
Yes, sir.
And the first thing I do when I walk up is you roll your window up.
Yes, sir.
Then I say step out of the car, and then you proceed to roll your window up all the way, and I can no longer see you.
I can roll my window and then shut the door and lock it. That's
By
what
who?
I was told.
By who?
My dad.
Okay.
By the law, the government.
Okay. When you're doing that, you're taking away. I can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the fact it's rude. It's rude, is it not? I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You roll up the window, and I'm trying to do my job, and now you're taking away. Just watch him.
What? Stand here?
Yep. Ready yet? Arrest him.
For what?
For blocking the roadway.
Blocking the road?
Yep.
No, man, for what?
Sit down right here. Sit down right here. Sit down.
I'm not blocking any road.
Okay, can you?
Sit down.
You going down?
You stopped right here in the middle of the roadway.
You got this on video. This guy's arresting me for just standing here. And now he's taking my phone away. Dude, oh my God. Hey, dude, what is
Frame.
I'm not even doing anything.
Get that off his hands. Get his hand behind the back.
Run for it. Dude! What the heck, man? Stop!
Stay away. Stay away.
320, 4 speed. What is this about? Ross, can you check my phone? Hey, stay away, sir. Hold yourself, boy. Sir, stay away.
Back off. You can video from the corner.
Stay away.
Video from the corner.
Stay away.
Video from the corner.
Going anywhere, buddy.
What the heck, man? Dude, this ground is hot.
We'll get you off it as soon as we get you these cuffs.
That was totally unnecessary. Oh, man.
Sir, please move back to the corner. If you have any questions, we'll talk to you in a minute.
25 feet back, I'm fine.
Even after parking his car and walking back as instructed, Marco was thrown to the ground and pepper sprayed, all for allegedly blocking the road. He was immediately taken into a patrol squad and then straight to the jail for booking, without any attempt to disinfect his eyes from the pepper spray. His son, however, was left behind, and Sergeant Blake, now realizing that he had wrongfully arrested 2 people within minutes, would try to pin something on them to justify his actions.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Huh?
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Yes.
Okay, for what?
Huh?
For what?
Marijuana.
Okay. No, medics can just go to the jail. Is there any marijuana in the vehicle today?
No, sir.
So would you have any issues with me searching your vehicle today?
No, but I don't want you to. This is my right.
You correct, sir. It is your right. It is your right. But if I walk back up to that car without searching it, and if I smell marijuana, that's not going to be good for you. Do you understand that, sir? Okay. And anything else in the vehicle that should not be in the vehicle?
Nope.
The officer then moved to search the vehicle, but was met by Marco's very distressed mother, who had seen her son and husband manhandled by the same man currently searching her vehicle.
Ma'am?
Do I have to give you permission to get in this car?
No, ma'am.
No, don't want to get in the car.
Why?
No,
Ma'am,
it was a
sir?
wide turn.
I don't know why.
It was a wide turn.
Because he's being placed under arrest.
He's being placed under arrest?
Yes.
For what?
Well, he's an adult. You have to call the jail and to get that information from him.
Are you kidding me? You won't
No,
even
ma'am.
tell me why you're arresting him for?
I cannot legally tell you, ma'am.
That's his mother. Oh my god.
I understand.
This is about as stupid as it gets.
Can I at least see him before he goes?
No, ma'am. But if there's a message you'd like us to pass along, we can do that for you.
What are you getting this car for again?
To search the vehicle.
Nope.
Okay.
No. You're not allowed to search the vehicle.
The officer searched the vehicle regardless, but found no illegal substance that could incriminate Dillion. The incident was recorded on multiple cameras, and this was very crucial because supervisors had arrived at the scene, including the police chief, and Sergeant Blake would incriminate himself further by lying to cover up his abuse of power.
Lieutenant, good morning. Got a mess.
Yeah?
Stopped the car, wide right turn, initiate traffic stop. He's giving me a very suspicious look and a very concerning look. I walk up to the car, he's gonna drive with his windows down, he starts rolling his windows up. I yell at him to stop rolling his windows up. He starts acting squirrely, reaching around. I say, get out of the car. Instead of getting out of the car, he starts rolling his windows up even more. I pull on the door handle, nothing. As I'm pulling him out of the car, not any force at this point, he's stepping out. I had to go to detain him. Dad is cruising down the road, stops in the middle of the road. I said, leave. You need to leave. He's feeding son. No, this is neighbor who lives over here. He's feeding son, telling him what to do. And I said, no, sir, you need to leave. I said, sir, if you don't leave, I said, you're going to be detained for blocking the roadway here. And so then he proceeds to back up all the way, parks over there, and he walks up into my scene multiple times. I said, you're done, you're under arrest.
This was very disturbing to see from the sergeant, and while he gave his false narration of the incident, there was only one thing on his mind.
I just want to run it by you, because you're going to be getting some calls about me later, I'm sure. So. I agree. I agree. No, that's all I wanted to run by you, sir. Just give you an update in person. Thank you.
And Sergeant Blake was right, because that would be the last update he ever gave the police chief. Both father and son were released upon booking, and the family immediately filed a lawsuit against the 2 arresting officers, calling the use of force and arrest of Marco Puente inappropriate.
I want them to be punished so they know that things are wrong. He was ticketed and taken to jail for a wide right turn. So they tried to take me down and pepper sprayed me. And dude, oh my God. I mean, it was a fiasco. The officer, he just got way out of control way too quick.
And after investigations, it was discovered that this wasn't the first time Sergeant Blake got out of control, as in 2016, he entered a home without a search warrant or approval from the homeowner, and in 2018 stated that women shouldn't carry guns because they would not be able to protect children during a school shooting. Sergeant Blake resigned after the incident and was taken to trial on charges of official oppression, which he eventually pleaded guilty to. The second arresting officer was a rookie and wasn't reprimanded because he was only taking orders from a superior. This case was very tragic as Keller Police Chief called and issued an apology to the Puente family, who were eventually offered a $200,000 settlement for the lawsuit. However, the next family got nothing but an apology after multiple guns were pointed at their innocent heads, all because they were black, leaving them traumatized.
So, I mean, this should have never happened. And it happened because they're black. Period.
On July 23, 2023, Frisco police officers pulled over a Dodge Challenger, which they suspected to be a stolen vehicle. The car wasn't actually stolen, and the suspicions were caused by an error from an officer. But they had now pulled their guns at the car with a couple and 2 minors inside, and they would very aggressively instruct the innocent family out of the vehicle.
Unlock your car, slowly exit the vehicle. Face away from us. Face away from us. Face away. Turn around. Turn around. Do not face us. Everybody in the car, hands outside the window. Hands outside. Maintain your hands outside. Slowly start walking backwards. Walk backwards. Keep walking. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking.
Oh, relax. Put your hands behind your back. Come on, sit back here. Come on. Is this your car? Is this your car? Yes. Okay. Come on. Whose tag is that on the car? Come back here. What happened? Is that your tag on the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm from Arkansas, Little Rock. I'm a nurse. I've never done anything in my life.
Where'd you get the tag from? Has that always been the same tag on the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Step back here.
What?
Okay. So you always had that tag on?
Ma'am, ever since I've had my car.
Okay.
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. I've never been in trouble in my life. This is scaring the hell out of me.
Ma'am.
I have bad anxiety. I'm trying.
The female driver of the vehicle was absolutely horrified after having multiple guns pointed at her without any explanation. This level of horror was unmatched, but there was a greater level of pain the woman would feel, and that would be to see multiple guns pointed at her child who was one wrong move away from getting gunned down.
Look at my baby!
Nothing's gonna happen to him. As long as your kids in the car? Ma'am, I need you to talk to me.
My son and my nephew, we're on the way to a tournament.
Okay. Where?
Frisco? Okay. No, Grapevine Field House. Why is my baby in cuffs? What are y'all doing?
They're just detaining him. Doesn't mean anything's wrong.
No!
Stop.
Do not put my baby.
Just relax.
I'm terrible.
I understand.
He has never been in trouble a day in his life. He goes to a Christian school.
Okay. Nobody's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet.
So where's the registration?
It's in my glove compartment.
Okay, where's your husband?
He's in the front passenger seat. My nephew is in the back passenger seat, and my son is who y'all just put in that car. Okay. In cars. Why would y'all ever do that?
After traumatizing the woman with the sight of her innocent underage son being put in cuffs, the officers did the same for her nephew and her husband. But while that was happening, the officers decided to rerun the vehicle's tag, and that uncovered something that would ensure this incident traumatized the family for the rest of their lives.
Exactly, not good. It's good on. You ran out of the wrong states. Everything's good on it.
For real? AR. AR is Arkansas, correct?
Yeah, he's in Arizona. He's back out of. Comes back perfect out of Arkansas. Everything's good. That's why I stopped the felony stop. I don't stop. Because it comes back, everything's good. Comes back to the car. Everything's good on it.
24 en route.
Alright. That's all me then.
They ran out of Arizona. You said Arizona or Arkansas?
AR for Arkansas.
They are.
So this is my initial one. Right here.
It's Arizona though. It's not Arizona.
The vehicle's tag was out of Arkansas, but the female officer had run it out of Arizona, hence an incorrect registration return. With only a mistype, the officer had scarred the family of 4 who were simply going for both children's basketball games. This was heartbreaking enough, but hearing this from the officers would cause a much greater level of trauma.
We're explaining the situation as a group here, so y'all can hear it.
All right, so it looks like I made a mistake. So I ran at AZ for Arizona instead of AR, and that's what happened.
Man, you can also go away.
So I made a mistake.
But just listen up. It could have went all wrong for us, though.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying, though, because like I say, I dropped my phone here. They yelled out, "Don't move or we'll shoot." Then I dropped my phone. If I would have went to reach for my phone, we could have all got killed. You know, man, it's just a joke. It's so much more. Y'all know, man. This. Hey, man, I'm telling man, this. I'm so sorry. What happened? We had no intent on doing this, you know. We're humans as well, and we make mistakes. I'm not justifying anything. I'm saying, like, it wasn't a computer that read it. It was our human error that did this. So please.
No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. No, it's not fine. And I'm gonna, whatever happens to me, I'll deal with that. We're obviously gonna document this on my behalf. I just need to get your driver's license information.
The man was one bend away from losing his entire family, and it was all because of a failure to double-check the vehicle's registration details. He was shattered, and while the kids managed to hold themselves, they were equally as shattered inside and would never remain the same.
Like my son, he's not talking. Like my son is not talking. He's not himself. And just think about, he had to go play 3 games after that incident and was only able to play 1. He looked me in my eye on the court and said, "Daddy, I can't do it." You know, my nephew come up to me like, "Look, we almost died." You see what I'm saying? So it put me in a bad place as a protector of them, because you got guns on all of them and I can't do nothing. If I was to do something, I wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying? All over a mistake.
But this should have never happened. Our son Jaden was in the backseat of the car, and my brother mentioned he was screaming for his life. "Uncle, we're about to die. We're about to die," like screaming in tears, petrified. So, I mean, this should have never happened. And it happened because they're black. Period.
On top of this, the family reported that the officers had followed them from their hotel for multiple minutes before pulling them over, and this led them to believe that the stop had something to do with the color of their skin. The officers weren't reprimanded and the family didn't take any legal action against them, but stated that their apologies simply weren't enough.
And it just so happened that the only video that I can find or that made it to me was the one of my son with his hands up and 2 guns to his back. In the video, you see the officer on the outside, but Officer Vargas, whose body cam was released, also had his gun on my son back. And they had guns on him for a while. But when I seen that video, I was there present in that moment, but where they had me, I couldn't see everything. So when I seen that video, it really broke me. It really broke me bad, and I just had to do something about it. Everyone that know me know I'm not a very outspoken person. I'm pretty private and to myself. But I had to say something for my son. I could not live with that, knowing that I didn't say something, because this was just going to get brushed under the rug, just like in all the other instances.
We teach our kids, even though when we look on TV and we see how society has put a target on black men's backs, we tell our sons that when you look at this, don't view every cop as being bad. All of them are not bad. We never teach them to hate. We never teach them to be racist. And for this to happen to a family that are upstanding citizens in America that are innocent from any crimes is unimaginable.
Please leave a like and subscribe so other people can see this video. 18-year-olds can be rebellious. But when this 18-year-old helpless high schooler was aggressively thrown from her car to the ground, her father and the entire community would do everything to make sure the officer was punished for his horrible actions.
When you have that many people focused on this event, it's hard, for him to do his job, and that's why we took the action we took.
You don't get to sit there and tell me how I'm gonna do my job. You understand?
On January 24th, 2024, South Whitley police officer Brian Schimmel was on patrol when he pulled over a vehicle going 37 in a 30 miles per hour speed zone without a headlight. The officer then exited his vehicle with his body cam still off and approached the driver, an 18-year-old high schooler named Vivian Augustus. They began discussing, and 15 seconds into the stop, the officer opened up the car door, apparently waiting for an ID. But barely a minute after doing that, the officer suddenly reached into the car, undid her seatbelt, and grabbed the 18-year-old by the arm, throwing her to the ground. And it was after this bizarre act that he activated his body cam.
Give me your other hand. It didn't have to be like this. One detained. All right, get up. Roll over on your butt.
I have a knee injury. Please help me up.
Which knee's hurt?
No, I have a knee injury.
Okay, ready? We're gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3, up. How old are you?
18.
Good job, you're going to jail.
Well, can you
Refusing to identify.
Can you please grab my things for me?
You're what?
Can you please grab my phone and my license for me?
Yep. Take a seat.
And my keys?
Take a seat.
For someone who was just flung face first to the ground, the 18-year-old seemed pretty calm and relaxed. But the officer was the exact opposite, and it was obvious that there were some ill feelings behind the very aggressive takedown.
I'm not going to ask you any questions right now. What I am going to tell you is you were pulled over for your speed and your headlight, okay? Your speed was 37 and 30, not that big of a deal, and your headlight was out on your driver's side. Just pulling you over to let you know. If you would have just given me your license and your registration like I asked you to do, you would have gone away with a warning tonight, okay? But however, since you decided to pull this right here, where you don't want to comply, you don't want to give me your ID, and you think you're going to run the scene, you're now going to jail. Do you understand?
I was trying to give you my ID.
You were not. How many times did I ask you? You were not. I've got a body cam on. It'll show you not pulling your ID out. When I ask you to step out of the vehicle, you step out of the vehicle. You don't get to sit there and tell me how I'm going to do my job. Do you understand?
Yelling into the 18-year-old's face and slamming the door showed that this officer was angered by something, likely the claim that the 18-year-old didn't follow his lawful commands. But what he told the second responding officer proved that the commands he gave were anything but lawful.
Pull over for headlight and speed. Okay. Cracks her window. Ask her to roll it down the rest of the way. Cracks it another ½ inch. Ask her to exit. She refuses to exit until I tell her why. Tell her about 4 or 5 times to exit the vehicle. You don't want to go down this route. Refuse to exit. So, pulled her out, put her in arm bars, slammed her to the ground, got her in custody.
How old is she?
She said she's 18.
Okay.
So she's going to go to jail.
Officers are allowed to request drivers step out of their vehicles, but only to ensure their safety. An 18-year-old female high schooler without headlights couldn't possibly have scared the officer enough to be dragged out of the vehicle, and so his actions were most likely from lack of emotional control, especially considering that he would yell at another patron at the gas station.
Of course, my body cam didn't turn on when I told it to. You're going to have to back out, man. There's no room over there.
You know, not plug up the whole damn parking lot.
Okay, well, the problem here, sir, is that she pulled in here. I didn't pull her in here, so get off my scene. Get off my scene.
Since officers are trained to de-escalate situations, this officer was clearly in no capacity to properly handle a traffic stop. Before being pulled out of her car, the 18-year-old wisely called her father to let him know what was happening, and 8 minutes after the incident, he arrived to hear a much watered-down version of the assault against his daughter.
So I'll tell you, because I'm the one that pulled her over. So I pulled her over for speed, 37 and a 30, and then the headlight, okay, her driver's side headlight's out.
Oh, okay.
Pull her over, she pulls in here, cracks the window. Oh, they're talking to me.
I got it.
Okay. Cracks the window, ask her to roll the window down a little bit more. All the commotion and the rain, I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Refuses to do that. Ask her to step out of the vehicle, she refuses to step out. Ask her probably 4, 5, 6 times to exit the vehicle nicely, asked her please, refused to do it, wouldn't give me her ID, wouldn't give me her registration, so she was assisted out of the vehicle, placed into custody, resisting arrest and failure to identify.
Okay.
Okay.
That's, I mean, honestly, I know she's 18. That's probably my bad because I've instructed her that we roll the window down like that much.
Absolutely. You don't have to roll it down all the way as long as you can get the ID out. The problem is when I can't hear because of traffic and the rain and everything, we're in a gas station.
I know. I'm saying
and you ask her to exit the vehicle and she refuses to do so, you know what I mean? Then we go down this route.
Yep.
So, I just wanted to let you know, are you dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's a retired state trooper.
Okay.
So,
do you have somebody? Well, I already called a hook. I wish you would have got here a few minutes earlier. I would have just gave you the car, but there's already a wrecker on the way. So.
Oh, I can't just take my car?
Let me see if they called him.
I got it.
He'll do it.
I was going to say wrecker or not.
Well, they've already been called, but if they're not in the truck yet, I'll give it to you. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay.
I just have to do a search incident to arrest, make sure there's nothing in there she shouldn't have, and then I'll give it to you.
Okay.
The father remained calm like his daughter and cooperated with the cops, even though he felt there was some level of foul play involved in the arrest. He was allowed to go see her, and after that drove with them to the station to pay her bail and pick her up. But after the incident, the father requested Vivian's arrest footage, and that changed his entire perspective around the stop and the officer.
And when we saw the video, we were completely shocked with how violent and fast it escalated. She's being charged with failure to identify, but her driver's license can clearly be seen on the ground from his body cam while he's on top of her. So tell me how that happened if she didn't have it out. He assured me that he had seen the dash cam footage and what body cam footage there was, and that there was nothing to be concerned about in the officer's conduct and that this would be a learning experience for my daughter.
The counsel released a statement saying the officer's actions were flawed, but not worthy of dismissal. This shocked the entire community, and they resorted to sending death threats to the leadership of the council and Officer Bryan, an action which ensured that Officer Bryan was fired.
I almost feel like for them to back him and then 2 days later to terminate him is a little bit confusing. I'm sure that he's confused as well.
Bryan remained calm through the entire process, but not all parents are able to remain as calm, as the next mother was an officer herself, and all she could do was listen over the phone as her baby girl was thrown and pressed to the ground by someone she trusted with her life.
Stop. They got me.
Stop kicking.
Stop kicking. Mom, they trying to get me. Hey, Taylor, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
On September 2nd, 2023, an 18-year-old college student named Taylor Brown was invited to the police station for an interview regarding a fire that had burnt down her apartment. The cause of the fire wasn't known since it only happened a few hours prior, but Taylor eventually arrived at the station to be interviewed. She waited for over 40 minutes, and when no one approached her for the interview, she requested to be taken out of the police station. But just then, officers suddenly arrived to seize her phone.
All right, who are you on your phone with? So we're gonna have to seize your phone, so go ahead and hang up.
Seize my phone for what?
Go ahead and hang up.
Why?
Go ahead and hang up.
They want to seize my phone, but I'm not under arrest for it.
You're not under arrest, but your phone's gonna be seized.
No.
You're gonna hang up the phone.
I seized my phone, but I'm not in custody.
So listen.
There's three of them all around me.
So listen.
FaceTime you for a second.
You listen for a second. So the fire's gonna be under investigation.
That's fine.
Okay, and we're gonna seize your phone.
Why?
Because the fire's under investigation.
I need to know what my.
So you can hand me the phone, or I can take the phone.
But I need to know what my phone's being. They're not telling me a reason why my phone's.
I just did.
But you said it's under investigation, which I.
So listen to me. The fire.
That's her phone.
So the fire's going to be under investigation, and your phone's going to be seized.
Is Shay?
Yes, everybody's phone's being seized.
Oh no, because you never told me that my phone would be seized when I got here. She didn't tell me that.
Okay, and when I got here, the detective wasn't here. We were waiting for the detective, so the detective's going to seize your phone.
No one told me any of this.
Okay.
You told me that you were about to take me home.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. So you can hang up. You can hang up the phone, and I can take you home. Yep.
So. No, they're not taking my phone and letting me leave. I don't know what I'm finna. It's 4 a.m. I can't go without my phone.
Well, how is she gonna go?
Right, where am I gonna go without my phone if I do the interview?
That's up to you.
No, you're not doing the interview.
Well, if I do the interview,
You can go do the interview, but your phone's going to currently be seized.
Can I talk to him first? Can he come down here?
Nope, we're not going to do that. So you can hang up the phone, or I'm going to take the phone. That's how this is going to work.
Oh, absolutely not.
So
she said, hang up the phone, and they're going to take the phone because at this point I'm being threatened.
it's not a threat. I've asked you several times, and you're just going to go back and forth with me.
A reason as to why my phone is being taken.
Officers are authorized to seize personal property without a warrant, but only on reasonable suspicion that it was used to commit a crime or has evidence that a crime was committed. Taylor wasn't suspected of a crime and wasn't under arrest, so she felt their attempt to seize her phone was unlawful, and then called her mom, who was a law enforcement officer, to help her through the incident. But there was nothing she could do as the officers decided to forcefully take her daughter's phone.
So the question is, are you going to provide an interview?
No.
No? Okay. Go ahead and hand me the phone.
I have to know if my phone is being seized.
Go ahead and hand me the phone. Do not kick. Okay, push your legs out. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting
Relax.
go.
We just want your phone. That's it.
We just want your phone.
They're trying to give me with no protection.
Taylor. No. No.
Stop it. Stop.
Stop kicking.
Stop kicking.
Mom, they're trying to get me.
Hey, Taylor, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Taylor.
Yeah, Ma.
Turn her to
that way.
This way toward me.
Ma.
Give me.
Roll.
Relax.
I got it right.
Oh my God, y'all put me in cuffs now. No, I'm not under arrest.
Relax your arm, Taylor.
You are under arrest.
You are under arrest. Relax your arm.
Release the hand.
Under arrest for what?
Do you know how to second there? No.
Oh my God, I'm filing the case as soon as I get off this floor.
Let me move.
You all have no right. I came down here willingly because you're a black woman.
Get up.
So,
Okay.
Hold on.
I want you to think
Hold
about
on.
how you're
Hold
doing another black woman.
Okay.
When you go to
Relax. Relax.
You just put me in handcuffs and I came down here willingly.
Can you hear double lock?
Hold on, let me
I
tighten them
came
up.
down here willingly.
Taylor had just escaped a house fire and was at the police station to give her account of what happened, even though she didn't have the time to rest it off, only to be placed in cuffs for refusing to give away her phone. Her day was going extremely terribly, and it was all because she wanted to help the police.
Are you a black woman? You are a black African American woman.
Alright. Is that our property? Oh, that was mine.
Where's the phone at?
You're black.
Look at it.
All right, we're going this way.
They're white. I expect it from them. You're black, dude.
Okay, you also kicked me in the head, so.
You also, I came down here willingly because I trusted you. And look at what you're doing.
Are you willing to provide a statement or no?
What does that mean?
Are you going to talk to me if we go back there or no?
You are forcing me to.
I'm asking you if you're going to
But you're forcing me to.
I can't force you to talk.
You're taking my items.
I'm seizing this for now, yes.
What does that mean?
Do you want to provide a statement?
My detective, I need to talk to her. I need an attorney present.
You can, okay.
I need a lawyer.
You can take her to jail.
All right.
Take me to
Where's
jail?
her property?
Whatever charges you guys have.
You have resisting and aggravated battery of a police officer.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll do the interview.
You still have the charges.
I didn't aggravate you. You assaulted me.
Okay, so relax.
You assaulted me. I'm 18 years old and you assaulted me. Of course I'm aggravated. I wasn't resisting arrest. You didn't say that I was under arrest.
Is this the back to your earring?
Are you arrested? Are you putting something on my record?
You're being arrested. I asked you, so listen, I asked you to provide your phone and you refused, okay? When you
But you didn't give me a reason.
So, nope. I said your phone was being seized.
You
said,
never gave me the reason.
Don't interrupt me. I said your phone was being seized.
I asked you the reason.
Several times
I trusted you. That's why I came.
You did not hand me your phone. Okay? Then we took your phone.
I came here willingly.
You're going to jail.
I kicked you out because you all were manhandling me. I couldn't move. I was scared.
We don't really kick police officers, but
I was scared. Hello, you would do the same thing.
Taylor was transported to the jail and booked. But to further confirm how unlawful the entire interaction was, all the charges against her were dropped, and she was allowed to leave the jail with her phone. It turns out the officers only requested a search warrant for the phone after they had seized it, and even then, the request was denied because there was no evidence it was used to facilitate a crime. This greatly traumatized Taylor alongside her mother, who heard her daughter being dragged and forced in cuffs over the phone.
What did you kind of say to her afterwards?
I just held her so tight and I said, it's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. And she just kept crying. She's been going through a lot. This was a very traumatic experience for her. And I just don't want any other mother to have to experience this.
The family has since filed a federal lawsuit accusing the officers of using excessive force. Her case is currently ongoing, and her mom continues to remain professional even in the face of such pain. But the next mom completely lost it with the officers who aggressively held her 17-year-old son at gunpoint on claims that he was a wanted armed robber.
I will call him because apparently you're an idiot.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am. That's fine.
On August 15, 2022, a New Mexico State police officer was on patrol when he noticed a white Toyota Tacoma pickup truck matching the description of a vehicle suspected to have been used in a string of armed robberies. So he pulled the vehicle over and held the driver at gunpoint.
Hey, let me see you get out! Put your hands up! Open the door! Put your hands up! Walk back! No, hey, no! Open, let me see your hands! Walk out! Walk out! Walk back! Let me lift up your shirt! Turn around! Lift up your shirt and turn around! Walk back! Turn around, walk back! Walk, walk! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! Hands on your head! Stay right there, keep your hand on your head.
The officers pulled over a 17-year-old named Adam Pacheco, who was on his way from high school. His dad owned the vehicle and it hadn't been used for any illegal activities. So the officers had wrongfully pulled over a minor, and they would be completely humiliated by this.
No. Adam what? Who dropped you off? Who dropped off the truck? No. That's your truck? Yeah. No, that's. I just got out of school. You were in school the whole time? Yeah. I live here. This is my house. That's the same truck? Same truck, bro. Yeah. Good? How old are you? 17. Who's this truck registered to?
This is my truck. This is my dad's.
Your dad's?
His name's Adam Pacheco.
Okay, who's Lisa?
Lisa? That's my stepmom.
Where's she at?
She's at home.
Where?
What's it called? That's the movie theater.
La Mesilla?
Yeah, La Mesilla.
No, that's where the mom is.
Which is Lisa, right?
Come on, over here, man. You're under arrest right now. Yeah, you're just detained, man.
You're detained, okay? There's gonna be some good.
So your truck is just a truck we've been looking for. It's been involved in some stuff.
It has?
Yeah. In some robberies. So that's what I'm saying. Just hang out for now. Okay.
This has been at your house the whole time?
I've never.
Oh, okay.
At the labs there? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, man, you're under arrest, brother. Just have a seat. You want to call your mom? What do you want to do? You want to call your mom? Where's your phone at?
By now, the officers knew stopping the truck was a huge mistake, so they tried to make Adam as comfortable as possible and explained what was happening. That seemed to work as he remained calm with the officers, but no amount of explaining saved the officers from his mother's wrath once she discovered the dangers her underage son was put in.
Your mom? Is that your mom?
Yeah, it's my mom.
Oh, okay.
Huh? I'm at the house. Here's a cop who wants to talk to you. Hello? Can you...
Ma'am.
Go ahead here.
Hello?
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
I don't think it's on speaker.
No. Hello?
I'm talking.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I couldn't hear you. So I guess there was a confusion, but this was a truck that we were given out to look out for.
I am livid.
You know what?
No, I understand that.
And you guys have him because he just got out of school. You're talking about a 4.2 GPA kid.
I understand, ma'am, but that's the information that we're given, you know. So that's why we pulled him over.
Your information before.
Yes, ma'am. But that's the information that we were given.
Your name, and I need your badge number.
Okay, Officer Rodriguez.
And what is your badge number?
135 now.
135.
Yes, ma'am.
You will be hearing from my attorney. This
Okay.
is ridiculous.
That's fine, ma'am.
You literally detained him and put him in handcuffs. He's a minor.
No, I understand, but at the time we don't know that, so that's what we were rolling for.
What are you doing with him now?
So he's gonna get released. He's gonna go home.
This is ridiculous. You
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be hearing from my attorney.
Okay, that's fine.
What is your manager? Is this Espanola PD or who the hell are you?
So Espanola PD is the one that received the call, and they're the ones that put out the bolo for the vehicle. This is state police.
This is ridiculous. And nothing in your right mind said he's a minor?
No, ma'am. Well, we don't know. We don't know because the vehicle is not registered to him. It's registered to you, right?
It's registered to his dad who has the same ID.
Well, your name is Lisa Pacheco.
No, her name's Danielle.
Yeah. Detective Anaya will call you and he will answer more. Espanola Police Department. He'll answer more questions that you have.
Ridiculous. You know it's illegal to detain a minor without
So,
parent present. You realize that, right?
no, ma'am. So we have probable cause to pull over the vehicle. So that was a probable cause, you know.
I want to see that probable cause, and my attorney will need to see that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, ma'am. So
You have him call me. Let me give you. You didn't even ask for my cell phone number, so how the hell do you expect him to call?
So you can call Detective Anaya, Espanola PD. So just call Espanola PD Police Department and have Detective Anaya give you a call.
No, you're the one that did this. You did this. He didn't do that.
So he's the one that put out that bolo, ma'am. He's the one that said for us to look for that vehicle. So he will answer more questions. We just
want to know why you did this.
because,
You didn't get his
like I said.
how old he was?
So ma'am, whenever, excuse me.
Give me your supervisor's name.
Okay, so it's Lieutenant Casales.
Ridiculous. I will call him because apparently you're an idiot.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. That's fine. There you go. What's up? You're good to go, bro. Yeah. No worries.
Adam was immediately released to go with his grandma, and as stated by his mother, a lawsuit was filed against the police department for illegal seizure and false imprisonment. It was discovered that the state police only acted on a tip from an Espanola City police detective who gave out an incorrect vehicle description, hence the stop. The actual vehicle was found 2 days later, and the suspect was arrested. The Pacheco family lawsuit is still ongoing. If you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll like these videos even more.